Hello, this is Mark Ginsberg, and I welcome you to the next adventure of my weekly podcast, CHRYSALIS, the Family Adventures. Today we come to episode 66, Put My Body in the Ground and Leave It There. I'm sorry I haven't been able to provide you with a professional style podcast. I am not a professional podcaster. I am a professional writer with huge talent. Because there's been a trend of people turning away from written material because of the sensationalism of videos, I took the risk of sitting in front of my computer and trying to record myself reading the scripts of each episode I wrote in order to bring you closer to the action. My voice may suck, but my writing is beyond lit. I have a very exciting and provoking episode, as you will see. So without further ado, let's begin. Episode 66, Put My Body in the Ground and Leave It There. Fade in, insert, image. The scene from episode 65. POV, pushing a shopping cart down an aisle. Superimposed on this scene, including the next sentence, are the words, Welcome back to CHRYSALIS, the Family Adventures. As the scene continues, viewing the shelves and grabbing an item here and there. Freeze scene in words a second. Resume scene. A young man masked up noticeably so that very little of his face is visible appears ahead in the aisle. Sudden cut to recent photo of Mike Stivic with a big smile, flanking his robust persona. Newscaster on TV. We have shocking news. Professor Michael Stivic of UC Irvine has been shot by a radical extremist while he was shopping at a local supermarket. He suffered several gunshot wounds. Mr. Stivic leaves behind a grieving family of his son, wife, and two grandchildren who he lived with. Stivic had been known for his at times polarizing political views that were left-leaning at a time of uncompromising political radicalization, as well as a rise in anger-provoked killings due to mental illness. No one else was hurt. Due to the swift and courageous actions of store personnel as well as a shopper who was able to subdue the killer, the police arrived on the scene and took him into custody. External, outside the memorial chapel day. A crowd of people who had attended the memorial are there, chatting in a lively manner. The Stivics, Amanda, and Gloria are grouped together. Joey is approached by some attendees from among the professors and a few students. Attendee who looks like a professor. That was so great what you shared. It was so powerful. Thank you. He double shakes Joey's hands fervently. Joey, when something needs to be said, I say it. Attendee, I really appreciate your message of nonviolence. Joey, it wasn't one of nonviolence. It was a call for respect. Giselle, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it. Attendee, it was a short ceremony, but it was still very uplifting. Joey, it has to be just to get back up to zero. Attendee, patting his back. Well, we'll get it back above zero. Another attendee. Wow, what a powerful speech, Mr. Stivic. What a powerful speech, all who spoke. He looks towards Samantha, who smiles. A very short distance away, Samantha notices Kamala, a semi-tall, light-skinned black girl with very short hair. Samantha returns her look with an uncomfortable smile. She then goes over to her. Samantha, throwing her arms around her nervously. Thank you for coming. That means a lot. Kamala, oh, I had to come to support you. That would be so insensitive not to. Samantha is a little discomforted by this, but she gives Kamala a passionate hug. Kamala, that was so wonderful what you said. It was, you've grown. Samantha, still uncomfortable. I think as horrible as it was, we've all grown from this. It's like we're all being grandpa to make up for losing him. Kamala, wow, that's a healthy way to look at it. I'm here to support you whatever I can do. Samantha, thank you. She looks down, broken. Then she catches herself. Samantha, what saves me is I have to comfort Josh. He's really broken by it. He was really close to Grandpa. Here, let me bring you to Grandma. You remember her from the phone conversation? Kamala seems to draw a blank. Samantha, I gotta see how Josh is doing. Kamala, I'll let you take care of your family. I see you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to have to overwhelm you by pulling you away. Samantha, Don't be silly, Kamala. You're family. You fit right in. Mom was even asking about you. She thought Amanda had replaced you because she was seeing her over a lot instead of you. I had to say she was my friend so they wouldn't start in on Josh. She kind of is my friend anyway. I think Dad's already caught on that. She's the same girl that he caught in bed with Josh way back. But he's being so nice now, so Kamala, you got a complicated family, Sam. Sure, I'll join you. Just say when it gets to be too much. Samantha, it's not going to be too much. Now I see what it is with you. I didn't see it before. You're afraid to be around people or get involved in stuff. But I want you to promise me one thing, that you'll be comfortable around my family. Sure, we fight, but that's part of who we are. We still love each other, and right now we need each other. That means you too, because you're the one I'm close to. Does that make any sense? Kamala, feeling overcome by all her words, but reassured. Yeah, of course it does. Okay, let's go. And I'm sorry I'm that way. Just something I learned a long time ago. Samantha, as a black person, right? Kamala, with heaviness. Maybe. She smiles and takes Samantha's hand. When they get to where the family is grouped, Giselle. Oh, Kamala, I'm so glad to see you. I was really starting to miss you. Kamala, thank you, Miss Stivic. I missed all of you too. Samantha, she's going to come eat with us. Grandpa would have liked that. Joey looks bothered by this. Joey, does this mean your other friend's not coming? Samantha, Dad, she's right here. Amanda is standing there, part minding her own business, part looking toward Josh in a caring, maternal way, who is still broken up, but more together than the last episode. Joey, well, as long as you all behave yourselves. Samantha, we're all here to support you, Dad. Joey, well, that's refreshing. Samantha, here, let me introduce the two of you to Grandma. She leads Kamala and Amanda to Gloria, who is among the group but a little bit on her own. Samantha, hey, Grandma, come meet my two friends, Kamala and Amanda. Gloria, hiya, Kamala and Amanda. Kamala, that sounds so familiar. I think I know you. Samantha, I was going to say that, Grandma. We had that phone conversation together right after the assault. It's like you knew instinctively I was in trouble and needed you to call me. Kamala. Oh, yeah, now I remember you. It's good to finally meet you in person. Gloria. How are you both doing? You look like you're doing a lot better. I mean, you sound like it. Samantha. Well, I went through some hard times, but fortunately I met this really great doctor, and he's been really helping me. Gloria. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I once met a really good doctor when I was having a hard time in life. Samantha, you did? Gloria, of course he was really an animal doctor, but he led me to love and care for animals, and that was just the thing I needed at the time. Joey. So the first question is, who needs a ride? As they look around, it is clear that everyone in the group is carless and needs a ride. Joey. You had to pick girlfriends who don't drive. I thought every kid can't wait to get behind the wheel. Giselle, Joey, we got an SUV. There's plenty of room. To Amanda. You can even bring your grandma along. Amanda. Oh, she's going to go home. Don't worry about her. Giselle, disappointed but happily. Whoa, I'm sorry. She said such nice things at the ceremony. Joey. Let her go. She's not comfortable. I think it's a private memory for her. Nothing she wants to share with any of us. Samantha, all thanks to Josh. He looks upset by this. Samantha, did I say something wrong? Josh, yeah, you did. You made me regret causing her so much suffering. Samantha, she's not suffering, she's just grieving. Giselle, Josh, I don't want you feeling bad for doing a very nice thing for two people. Amanda, yeah, Josh, you gave your grandfather and my grandmother a wonderful night. You know how many people be lucky to get that? Josh looks at her and, perhaps for the first time, smiles. Giselle, wow, you made him smile. Stay close to this one. The girls start to smile, but then stop themselves. This is some scam caller just stopped this story from being told. So I'm going to repeat the last line as though that never happened. Even though I know all of you are going to just focus on this one moment when everything fucked up. Okay, Joey looks at her and perhaps for the first time, Josh looks at her. One, two, three. Josh looks at her and perhaps for the first time smiles. Giselle, wow, you made him smile. Stay close to this one. The girls start to smile but then stop themselves. Joey, are we going to stay here and commiserate all day and night? He pulls keys out of his pocket and starts toward the parking area. Giselle, smiling. That's what I like about you, honey. Internal, restaurant, night. It is It is a fairly well-lit family restaurant with an appearance between affordable and classy. One of the rooms is a larger room with round tables for large parties. The family and girlfriends are at one of the tables. Kamala is between Samantha and Giselle. To Samantha's left is Amanda, and to her left is Josh. To the left of Josh, Gloria sits, with Joey sitting to her left, and Giselle to his left, and Kamala's right. Amanda whispers something to Josh and then to Samantha. Giselle, hey, what's with the secrets? Samantha, looking leftward. What, do I have to be the one to say this? Josh and Amanda nod at her. Samantha, fine, looking rightward and ahead. They want us to order a pitcher of margaritas to share with everyone. Joey, no, no underage drinking. I know you're probably already doing that, but this is to honor Grandpa, so let's honor him. Besides, I only drink beer. I'll buy you one, son. You look like you could really use it. Josh, smiling. Thanks, Dad. Amanda, whispering to Josh, even though this doesn't sound like a whisper. Looks like you're going to lose your virginity. Josh, whispering back. I'll let you have a sip when they're not looking. Amanda, whispering back. Don't forget about your sister over there. Josh, whispering back. Oh, she won't drink when her girlfriend's around. Samantha, come on, no secrets. Kamala, are you okay, honey? Kamala smiles. Yeah, I'm okay. Internal restaurant around the table night a little later. Joey has his beer, Giselle a mixed drink, and Josh a beer. Gloria also has something, as does Kamala and Samantha, presumably non-alcoholic. Joey raises his glass. Joey, come on, son, drink up. He starts to drink up. Giselle, wait a minute, how about a toast? Joey, okay, to father and son, an unbroken line of generations. Giselle, except your father never drank. Joey, technicality. Besides, he drank, just not beer. Giselle, I never saw him drink. Gloria, oh, don't worry, he drank. I mean, not all the time, but socially. Joey, there, you satisfied? How about that time he and Grandpa got locked in the storeroom at the restaurant? Gloria, you mean the one where they polished off a bottle of Polish vodka, and neither one had any idea what they were in for? Michael actually called him Dad. He never did that. Joey, well, there you have it, the full story. Gloria, the only thing is, I don't know how true it is. The more times it gets told, the more it changes. Samantha, oh, that's so true. Nobody could ever keep a story straight. Joey, drink up, son. Don't be shy. Amanda, do you want me to help you? Josh, I can drink myself. He drinks from the glass and shows the physical surprise every first-time beer drinker does of gulp regurgitating when it doesn't go down like any beverage he's used to. Amanda pats him on the back. Josh, practically unable to speak. Hey, this is so embarrassing. Amanda, I gotta help it go down. Josh, I don't need any help. I just overgulped it. No big deal. He takes another sip, and that goes down smoother. Josh, see? Joey, clapping. Let's give him a round of applause. Amanda and Samantha clap and cheer. Yay, Josh! Josh, you're making such a big deal of nothing. Gloria, I'll never forget the first time Michael drank a beer. Samantha, I thought you said he never drank beer, only other stuff. Gloria, well, he wasn't a regular drinker. We went out with a couple of his friends, and these guys could put away beer. I kept telling him to go easy on it, but he didn't want his friends to show him up. Josh, surprised and drinking another gulp. Oh, really? True secrets from the vault. He coughs from his overgulping while talking. The girls crack up. Gloria, he was trying so hard not to regurgitate. I said, honey, don't be so hard on yourself. The other guys are making noises, but he was so afraid they'd find out he wasn't a drinker. I mean, they must have already known that. Amanda putting her arm on Josh's shoulder. You hear that, Josh? You don't have to worry. You're just like Gramps. It's all in the family. Josh, half buzzed, half troubled. Oh, did you have to say that? Now I'm going to start feeling bad again. Amanda, honey, Joey and Giselle look at them with looks of suspicion. Amanda, I was trying to make you feel good. Josh, well, now you got my pops giving me looks. Maybe we better cool it. Grandma, how are you? Gloria, oh, I'm doing fine. It seems like forever since I've been in California. I should come visit you more often. Joey, well, now that Pops is gone, what's stopping you? Gloria, all right, Joey, I'm sorry about all the stress our keeping apart did to you. Joey, it's his fault, not yours. You taught me a lesson. Love is not real. Giselle, excuse me, I don't mean to stop you in your tracks there, honey, but haven't I proved otherwise? Joey, no, you've done a lot for me, but nobody's ever going to redeem love for me. It's all just a game, just a bunch of fake emotions. But I am really happy with you. I am really happy that I'm with you. Let's just leave it at that. Gloria, you're lucky if you two can work it out like that. If I said anything like that to Michael, forget it. He'd be at his wits' end, blowing up all over the place. Kamala, soft to Samantha. I always thought he was an easygoing guy. Giselle, so that's how you want it, Joey. Joey, I told you I'm really happy with you. Giselle, but you don't love me. Joey, I didn't say I don't love you. I just said love is not real. Why does it have to have a name? Giselle, because that makes it more real. Joey, fine, I love you, but love itself is still an illusion. Gloria, I'm sorry I said anything. I guess it's a raw moment. Josh, you guys are complicating things too much. He loves you, you love him. Isn't that enough? Keep it simple. Gloria, you know people can fall in love and also out of love. It sucks, but that's life. Joey, because love is not real. Gloria, oh, it's real. That's what makes it hurt when you lose it. Joey, well, it's easier to me to not believe in it, so it doesn't hurt so much. Gloria, Giselle, he's not talking about you. He's hurt over Dad leaving. Am I right, honey? Joey, well, I'm not hurt now. I'm just numb. It hurt back then, but that's over. Gloria, because you loved your dad. I love him too. Giselle, oh, honey, I'm sorry. It must hurt now because you lost him again. She moves closer to him and caresses him. Joey, my God, I didn't think all this emotion would come up. Yeah, I guess I am hurt again. I kept trying to block away the pain from back then. I was just a boy. Gloria, I remember that, honey. You were so in pain. But it's all right. We have a way of healing that gets us through things. Joey, I guess that's why I always kept my distance, why I chose the opposite politics. Any group that could make any of its believers that cold and indifferent to just walk out on his family must be a horrible political group. That's why I'm proud to be a conservative. Dad made me a conservative, and I could see it hurt him to know this is the price he would have to pay for the rest of his life. That's why I did it. Giselle, really, Joey? I mean, I'm a conservative because it makes sense to me. I'm not trying to get back at anybody. Joey, lucky you. But I'm not just doing it to get back at Dad. It does make sense to me. I saw what liberal socialism does to a person. It puts ideology over people. I can never endorse that. Hurting somebody to be politically correct or more progressive can't be politically correct. I'm sorry. That's what Armageddon means, the death of civilization. A waiter brings a few dishes of food over to the table, interrupting the conversation. Joey, looks good. Let's get off that unpleasant topic. Giselle, oh, good. I'm glad this talk hasn't made you lose your appetite. The waiter puts the dishes on the table as Giselle. Oh, that goes over here. Who ordered the veggie burger? Kamala. Oh, that's mine. Amanda, noticing Josh looking slightly queasy. Are you all right? Josh, after a slight pause to let stomach settle. Huh? Yeah, I'm all right. With lots of food on the table, the waiter takes off. Amanda smiling at him to show she knows he's broken the barrier. Well, here's food, so eat up. Giselle starting to help herself. I swear you're treating him like a wife. Gloria, yeah, they do kind of make a cute couple. Joey, no, they don't. There'll be no coupling. Samantha already eating. There he goes again. Dad, that's just natural and normal for my friends to care about each other and their siblings. Joey having a bite himself. Well, don't care so much. That can lead to other things. Giselle also eating. Oh, Joey, come on. I think it's nice to see Samantha's friends caring about Josh. Joey, don't let me find you two in bed together again. Kamala. Uh, I'm sorry to intrude, but I think if you talk like that, they're more likely to get the idea to do it. You should change the subject. Josh and Amanda stare at each other with smiles. Josh, I don't think there's any escaping it now. Joey, well, to be honest, I'm more interested in going after the death penalty than this. But I still got my eye on you. You're still on punishment. Amanda, we'll support you, Mr. Stivic. Joey, a little surprised and not sure how to respond. Thanks. I hope you mean it. Samantha is noticeably silent. Josh, wait a minute. Don't you think losing Grandpa is enough punishment? How long are you going to keep me on punishment? Joey, till you prove you don't need it anymore. Josh, how am I going to prove that if you're not giving me a chance to show you? Giselle, maybe we can start him back on technology little by little. Joey gives a look of great reluctance. Samantha, I remember Grandpa said he needs to be trained and get back on technology. Maybe this is that time now. Joey, oh, he's well trained. What he needs to get trained is to behave himself on technology, and this has to be planned, which we can't do now. But we can't just let him loose on technology like that until he's supervised. We have to find a new instructor and pay him. That's another expense. Gloria, Joey, at some point you got to take a chance. What was the point of keeping him off technology if it didn't help him overcome his problem? Josh, hey, that's a good point. Dad, you should listen to your mother. That's what you always told me, to listen to my mother. Giselle, I think on this I agree with Joey. We should go with the instructor, maybe someone who's trained in giving exercises for him to prove he's reliable with devices. Monitored freedom. Joey, after a thinking pause, let's you and I talk about this at home, all right? Who's got some good grandpa stories? There's a little bit of an uncomfortable silence. Nobody says anything. Joey, all right, I'll start. How about the time that woman, Eléna, who spoke at the ceremony, came over for the date, and he rushed around like a nervous wreck, trying to make sure everything went well? He looked like a nervous little schoolboy trying to impress a girl for the first time. Giselle, that wasn't the impression I got, Joey. He was just trying to be a good host. And should we even be talking about this with his widow right here? Gloria, oh please, it's been so long. But that makes me think of a story I know. The first time I brought Michael to meet Daddy, I was such a nervous wreck because they knew there was going to be a problem. They were so opposite. And Michael didn't help. He was looking like a dirty hippie with a dyed t-shirt and a messy beard, while Daddy was sitting there in a clean white shirt, clean shaven with a cigar in his mouth. I swear he took one look at Michael and that was it. From that moment they started arguing politics and lifestyle, and it never stopped. I could see Michael was so uncomfortable. And there was Daddy staring at him full on. He couldn't have worn a more inappropriate outfit. I thought he was going to lose it. He looked so scared the way Daddy was staring him down. He had that way of staring you down. Josh, you mean like Dad? Gloria, oh, much worse. But eventually Michael learned to stand up for himself. Josh, can I share something? Gloria, sure. Josh, Grandpa really loved you. Gloria, I know he did. Josh, he said he regretted leaving you, and you too, Dad. He said it was the biggest mistake he ever made, no cap. Gloria, he never told me that. Josh, because he was ashamed. And there's more to it, and I'm tired of sitting on it and pretending. I know this could get me and Amanda in trouble, but the reason he told me the story about leaving you for that commune was because he didn't want me to make that mistake with Amanda. You see, we've really been together all this time. We've just been sneaking her in the house, and we love each other so much. But one day I was on my new computer that's offline and got so into a game I didn't even notice her. And she got so pissed. Grandpa was so worried I'd lose her. Amanda, wow, you never told me that either. That makes him really special. Joey and Giselle looked stunned with expressions of having been betrayed. Joey, are you telling me you were sneaking a girl in the house behind my back? How long has this been going on? Amanda, I think maybe that one beer was too much and had an effect on him. Josh, no, I know what I'm doing. Amanda, you just think you do. You're drunk. Joey, okay, this dinner's over. We're going home. Josh, don't stop the dinner on account of me. Grandma came all the way out here, and I'm not drunk. Joey, no, we're going home. I don't appreciate what you did. Giselle, Josh, I can't believe you betrayed us like that. Josh, I was desperate. She was so beautiful. Amanda blushes, uncomfortable. Joey gets up from the table, pulling out his wallet. Joey. He couldn't even die without undermining me. Fade out.